Good morning, class. Today we will start our new chapter, Rural Development, of your Indian economy, that is your part second of economics. Firstly, we'll start with the introduction. The word rural. Rural means any part which is not completely developed. Which is not completely developed means which is a part of the country but which is not a part of a city. These are connected with the cities with the help of your roads, railways, etc., but they are not a part of your city. So rural development concept arises due to the lackness of the development of these areas, which we normally call it as village area, because they were impacting the Indian economy at a huge rate. So rural development is a development which focuses mainly on the development of areas which are lagging behind. Lagging behind means which are very much backward areas or which are not completely developed and which are a part of village. Now the key issues or challenges of rural development. When we are talking about rural development, that means we are talking about some kind of development in the country, and whenever there is some development, there are some major challenges which we have to face during the conduction of that development. First of all, it is development of human resource. Human resource means the person itself, that means us. The people who are living in that village areas, they are facing lot of problem due to their lack of skills. They don't have education facilities, they are illiterate in numbers, they don't have any skills other than agricultural sector. They don't have skills of doing any kind of electric work or something. So for that they need the development, and for development they need the literacy, they need the education, and mainly for the girls. There are the people think that a girl child is not preferable for the studies. So in rural areas we need the development of girls as well. Secondly, health issues. We have to provide them proper health and sanitation facilities so that the public can be properly healthy and for their physical growth as well. Second thing is land reforms. Land reforms means improvement in the agricultural productivity. If the lands are not properly plugged, that means we are lacking the agricultural productivity and the production itself. Secondly, in the land reforms only, we need to remove the intermediaries. Intermediaries means, for example, like sahukars, rich landlords, money lenders. These are the intermediaries and traders and commission agents which mortgage the land itself. So how a poor farmer will be able to conduct all the development, or how they will be able to borrow money and to plug their fields. Next one is infrastructure. Infrastructure means, firstly, whenever we are living in any kind of area, we need proper facilities to live there. For example, electricity. And in the areas which are like village, you need irrigation facilities, transportation facilities as well. And main thing is over there is credit marketing facilities. For example, if farmers are not able to get proper credit, they will not be able to plug their lands, they will not be able to sow the seeds. So ultimately, the lack of infrastructure facilities will lead to the lack of the development of the rural areas. Road constructions itself, research and expansion of the agricultural facilities, information, dissemination. Dissemination means spreading. If we will not spread the education over there, if we will not spread the information to the farmers or information to the people, then they will not be able to conduct any kind of development, or they will not be a part of any kind of development. Next one is alleviation of poverty. Alleviation of poverty means we have to reduce the poverty. The measures which are taken to reduce the poverty. So government should take sufficient and efficient methods to reduce the rate of poverty, as well as to raise the standard of living of the weaker section. And the last one is development of productive sources of each locality. It includes the proper utilization of the available resources. that we have to properly utilize whatever resources we are given. We have to properly find other opportunities other than farming as well as non-farming activities. And firstly, we have to mainly focus on the development of their healthcare society. If there is no healthcare society, if there is no sanitation facilities, hygienic facilities, so how the rural development will be take place?